What's up guys, Jared back, and this time I bring you the Fugoo Bluetooth wireless speaker. So Fugoo is one of those companies that you might not have heard of before. Heck, I never even heard about them until a little while ago after some viewers asked me to review their speaker. It makes sense too, because up until CES earlier this year, where they showed off their newest addition to their product lineup, the XL, which I plan on getting into review very soon as well, they only had one speaker, so you can tell they're a relatively new company. But the funny thing is, you think they'd been around for a while because the quality of their product is nothing less than top notch. Well, long story short, after reaching out to them, they sent me their original Fugoo speaker with some goodies to go along with it. Now, when you order your Fugoo, you'll be given the option to choose between their style, sport, or tough versions. But the neat thing is that those different versions are actually just shells that go over the actual speaker itself, or as Fugoo calls it, the core, which we'll touch on in just a moment. So if you order the style version but think you might need the tough shell later, it'll come with the style shell as well as the core. So go ahead and order the tough shell as well and get everything you want. The style shell to me looks like it goes with pretty much any style of home or office decor you might have. It's got a nice meshed fabric wrapping around it to give it a sort of classic speaker look to it, with silver satin colored plastic buttons at the top and on the sides, giving it an elegant and modern look to it. The sport shell is similar to the style shell in that it's wrapped in a meshed fabric too, but where it differs is with the shock absorbing bumpers fixed around the edges, so you don't have to worry about dropping it and scuffing it up. I also like that sort of aqua color to it. It sort of adds to the sporty look of it. It also has this little metal plate which you can use with one of the 3 active lifestyle accessories available, like the strap mount that Fugoo sent me, for example. So with this, let's say you're at the basketball court, but you and your boys wish you guys had some beats with you. Just use the strap mount with its Velcro strap and slap it on the pole, and away you go. Pretty cool. And last is the tough shell. This thing's a beast and is made from the same fiber reinforced resin as the core is, with solid aluminum everywhere. So throw in your already fiber reinforced brick of a speaker core into the tough shell and you'll be breaking the ground when dropped instead of the other way around. Now that said, I did notice that it was a little more work to install the tough shell because it actually comes apart in half and you have to line up these little aluminum pins. But once it was in, man, it was really in. Now, diving a little into the tech behind the core, first of all, it's made of a fiber reinforced resin, like I mentioned before, which is super durable and gives the core an extremely confident weight to it. It's not hollow like other Bluetooth speakers. Just listen to the sound when I knock on it. See? Built like a brick. Now, in addition to that solid build quality, it's IP67 rated, so it can hang out a meter underwater with you for up to 30 minutes, which adds to that great for any occasion type of motto I'm picking up from Fugoo. But what's really impressive is the sound that this compact little brick produces.
Speaker is on. Connected.
So we have a total of 6 audio drivers here. 2 mids, 2 tweets, and 2 passive bass radiators, all symmetrically placed to give you true 360-degree sound. Now, after learning that, you're probably thinking this thing just oozes high volume levels. Well, while it can and does get more than loud enough to fill almost any size room, Fugoo isn't about sheer audio volume. They're more about offering a highly durable speaker for any occasion that sounds even better than it looks. Now, it may not have the deepest bass or the crispest highs, but what those 6 tiny audio drivers are capable of outputting will blow you away. I've reviewed several inexpensive Bluetooth speakers that gave great audio for the money based on the size and amount of audio drivers they came with. But with the Fugoo, it's sort of set a benchmark for me when reviewing other speakers of the same size in the future. But in addition to the 6 awesome drivers, Fugoo's achieved that clean, rich sound by using a digital signal processor that, quote, dramatically adjusts the bass, mids, and highs as you adjust the overall volume. This is why it doesn't get as loud as other speakers do, because it's basically preventing distortion by giving the best possible audio based on your music and, of course, its own physical capabilities. On the top, we have 3 simple buttons, the volume controls and the play-pause button. But Fugoo has done something here that I wish more compact Bluetooth speaker makers would do more of: dual purposing the volume controls as track control buttons. So you get that clean minimalistic look with just 3 buttons, but if you hold the play pause button and then press either the plus or minus button, you'll skip forward or backwards. Pretty awesomely convenient. And then it's flanked on one side by a LED status light, Bluetooth connectivity button, and the power button, which if you press while it's on, speaks to you, telling you the current battery life.
Battery is about 3/4.
And on the opposite side is an auxiliary port and micro USB port for charging the built-in battery, which Fugoo claims will last for up to 40 hours at 50% volume. Well, I'm happy to say that although during my testing I didn't listen to it at 50% volume, I did listen to it at max volume the majority of the time, and I was able to achieve right around 20 to 23 hours of usage. So great battery life at max volume and insane battery life at 50% volume. Not bad, Fugoo. Not bad. So there you have it, guys. With its high durability build quality materials, a 20 to 40 hour battery life, unmatched sound quality for its size and features list, as well as a line of shells for any occasion, the Fugoo Bluetooth speaker is almost a no-brainer when looking at other Bluetooth speakers in its class. That said, if you're looking into getting a Fugoo or even just shopping around for a wireless speaker, I'd highly recommend looking at this speaker or even their newest edition, the Fugoo XL, which is even bigger, better, and more badass. But that's it for this one, folks. I'll have pricing and availability links for the Fugoo in the description down below. If you liked the video, do me a solid and hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button too. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.